fighters, and beyond that, us young people wanting our land back, we need to do it in a way that, one, respects the constitution, two, we need to negotiate with all stakeholders involved to come down on the table and compromise. But we need to own those negotiations and not be tabled a willing buying, willing seller type of an agreement. We need to say, screw the market value of the farms and the game reserves and the towns that you've taken away from us. When we take them back, we will negotiate with you and actually inform you and saying, this is how much we're willing to pay for a hectare, irregardless of the market value. But we are not going to take complete ownership, we'll take majority. Because there's always this one clause of the right to private property. And you can't, in a democratic country, as opposed to a national revolution in a particular country, we conformed to a social democratic revolution where we sat down with our enemy. But Malema and the crew, yes, they come with a very, very sensitive topic of getting back our land. Mugabe is the one hero. The problem is a lot of people suffered. So how much of collateral damage are we willing to take as South Africans at the cost of getting our land back? And do we have the requisite skills to plow that land and make it productive and reach the economies of scales that are even beyond what the white people are doing? So if we are in the G9, the G18, the UN, the BRICS, those countries need to bow to us, because you can't go to China and expect to talk in Zulu. They negotiate in their own Mandarin, So why aren't we as confident enough with our own land? Prime land, minerals. We've got resources but we are the most unequal country in the whole world after Brazil. So how do we correct it? So Malema, yes. You must aspire to be like Che Guevara, Thomas Sankara, Kwame Nkrumah and the likes. But let's do it in a modern way that respects the institutions of society, because we don't want anarchy. Because the rand value right now, you're happy because the rand value is low. And as opposed to me being in South Africa, I want our reserves and our bonds and our investment into the youth, because that's the future. In education, more especially, and funding businesses. And that way, I think the country can go far. But our land is not a luxury, something we want back. And we will get it in our lifetime, but using the proper channels.